who listen, I'm going to record this whole space and put on my YouTube channel to listen to the whole chat. It was fun. I enjoyed myself. So yeah,
Hey,
I'll see you
appreciate
guys.
all of you. Appreciate you,
Yeah,
Fox.
appreciate you guys. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna be getting the fight next year too, baby. I'm gonna just leave that out there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Man.
Thank you for
Appreciate
having
y'all.
us, brother. Thank
All right,
you.
Appreciate you,
peace.
Prof.
All right, peace out, everybody. Again, tour
Peace
space,
out.
same. Again, if you people don't know, I'm Fight Lounge. Follow me on IG and Twitter, Fight Lounge. I'm in the same tour space tomorrow. So,
Go.
well, hold on. I think we got Tommy Fury's opponent.
Wait.
No,
Yeah,
Let
Bamba?
me talk to this guy.
Paul?
If he's in here, I need to talk to him.
yeah, yeah,
I need
yeah.
to
The
talk
third
to him.
Paul,
Where's
brother?
Big Bro at?
Yo, Paul.
Where's Paul? Where's Paul?
So I just want to
Yo,
throw out
Paul.
there, if you guys want to see a fight tomorrow, you guys should really press Tommy and his team to come out of pocket, do what's right. Because if
Absolutely, bro.
not, everybody's going to be wasting their time. I got no problem
Oh,
fucking
100%.
him up in England at a later date. He's clearly scared. Shit is a little wild. 1 or 2 pounds is it's still fucked up, but it's cool. But 7.5 pounds, it's a little wild. So I don't think I'm doing anything
Yeah,
wrong by sticking to my guns and holding them accountable.
bro, you are absolutely not. I
Agreed,
actually,
agreed.
And if he's a real pro, he should be able to do that.
absolutely.
The
I
Fury
actually,
name,
Okay, Paul, if you don't mind, man. Again, shout out to the speakers, but I got to talk to Paul. Okay, there was when Air the controversy came out, it said that there was two separate contracts sent out. One sent out to you and one sent out to Tommy. Is that correct?
Yeah, so Tommy signed off on mine, but when they changed theirs and they did their revisions, they never sent me theirs. So basically, the promotional company, the commission out here, which is fucking crazy, signed off on one fight with two different contracted weights. They didn't bother to tell me the night before the weigh-in. They're like, "Hey, you got to make weight," because I was planning on coming in a pound or two heavy because he has never made weight. So I was like, "Fuck it, it doesn't matter." I kind of wish I would have did that because he was like 7 pounds overweight. Um, I made weight. I was professional about it, and then he comes in. He weighs 82.3 kilograms, so that's like 182 pounds. I don't even know kilograms, so I don't know, but way overweight. And then when he stepped on the scale today, when we did the weigh in for the crowd, he was, if you minus shoes, that's like 2 pounds. He was 89.6 kilograms. So it's crazy. They didn't want to give me a rehydration clause. They didn't want to give me any money from his purse. They basically just told me the promoter actually kicked me out of the hotel for saying I was being treated unfairly, but I was allowed back in
Wow.
after he demeaned me in front of everybody and cussed me out and told me I was a piece of shit and told me to fuck off. Um, so yeah, that's how I've been treated since I've been out here. They stopped bringing my team to London for the press conference. They fucked with my pay. Like they've been doing everything, and I've just been saying, yeah, yeah, cool, I'll do it. It's a good opportunity. But now my man is a cruiserweight. They could have told me we could have contracted a weight at 178 pounds from jump. That would have been fine. Tommy, like I can outbox Tommy. I've gone 8 rounds with somebody that's challenged for world titles. I got 2 bad losses on my record. One, admittedly, I ate a slice of shrooms right before, which was really dumb. But that is what it is. And
Hey, you live, you learn.
yeah. But that so that's really it. So I have never really been knocked out. Like it was a bad call by the referee. I'm sure you guys can Google it and find it somewhere online. I beat the count. I stood up. They waved it off because I was whipping this kid's ass and clowning him. At the end of the day, record on paper versus whoever we're fighting, my opponents have been way better than Tommy's. If you take out his opponent that had 102 losses and 14 wins, if you total all his opponent's wins and losses, it's 14 wins and like 100 and something or like 76.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's way worse than my record.
I mean, yeah, we all know Tommy fights scrubs. He fights Americans.
Yeah, so I think they came here. They expected me to have an opponent's mentality and just walk away. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I would have fought for 10 grand if everything was up front. Like it really didn't matter to me. It was the opportunity. But I'm not a sucker. That's just it. Just holding them accountable. So we'll see if the fight goes on or not. It's really in their hands. If they make it right, we'll fight, and if not, that's just what it is.
Okay, and so that's what I was gonna say because again for me I'm in the US on the East Coast. It's 7, but like I can assume it's morning or in Dubai.
It's
So we're like
4:30.
our yeah, so like we're hours like this fight could not possibly happen if they don't make it right, make it correct on
Oh
your
yeah,
end.
I'm gonna wait till the last minute and act like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do, and they don't want to come correct. I'll give them one last chance to give me my shit up front, and if not, I will not be walking out. That's it.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
exclusive, man. That's exclusive.
because they try to shut me up and try to get me to give them an answer beforehand and not go to the weigh-in. And if I never went to the weigh-in, no one would ever know the truth about it. I would have got swallowed up. They would have controlled the narrative, and I would have looked like a bitch. So I made sure that didn't happen.
Now here's the thing: what's so funny is the Global Titan. It happened with Floyd versus Don Moore, I believe. If y'all remember, Silva and Floyd refused to go to the ring. Yeah, it was some money issues. If you guys remember when they was playing that same commercial like for 45, 30 minutes, it's because the money wasn't right. And that's when I forgot who Silva fought. But Silva and Floyd Mayweather was not going to go to the ring until they got the money issues. So unfortunately, we're seeing some kind of shit again, regarding them.
I mean, there's no money issues on my end. The only issue is that I had a contract for 175 pounds. Apparently, he had one for about 3 pounds and change heavier. That's illegal as fuck. That's not how boxing works. I don't think any sport works like that. You have to alert the other party so they know what they're getting into. They weren't man enough to do that. No one did their due diligence. The promotional company has been treating everybody like shit, but I'll talk like that a bit more. Or I won't be speaking on it if I fight, but if I'm not fighting, I'll be able to touch base on that a bit more in the future. But yeah, it's been a complete shit show, and apparently Tommy has all the clout in the world because the commissioner handed him a bottle of water after we clearly said he was overweight, and he saw he was overweight.
Yeah, look, like his contract, it was like 181, and he still came in overweight.
Well, yeah, that's the
So
thing too. Not only that, the commission on top of his contract having extra weight, they gave him an extra kilogram too. So that's another 2.2 pounds, and then the motherfucker was still over that because he weighed in at 82.3. So he was still about a half a pound over when all is said and done, even from the regular weight allowance from the contract, from the extra kilogram from the commission. Like, you guys are crazy.
and when I brought up the Silva and Floyd, my thing was an unhappy fighters for that event, and now it's another unhappy fighter on this event. So it's fortunately for Global Titan, this has become a pattern for them.
It's seeming like it's becoming a pattern. I have hopes that they'll get stuff and get it right, but we'll find out more. I don't want to run my mouth too much about them because I don't know if they're taking care of me or not. So I'll just
Got
wait
you.
and bide my time. I see we're recording, so I'm gonna be careful. But yeah, at the end of the day, like boxing is not the mob. It's an organized sport. Things are supposed to be on an even playing field. Like I said, 1 or 2 pounds, not right, but it's something that could be worked out very easily. 7 pounds, 7.5 pounds is a whole nother weight class, bro. It's just wild to me.
Yeah.
And if he's that good, like he says he is, which he's not, why does he need such a big handicap? Why did they bother to drain me? Why couldn't they just tell me that their allotted weight was this and that when they bothered to make sure I was making weight? They try to make me be an opponent. I don't even have that mentality. I'm a price versus offer type of guy. Offer always exceeds the price. So it's just trash.
Yeah, man, that sucks because, as a fighter, you went through training camp. You clearly want to fight. You're a fighter. So, knowing for the fans, because I'll be watching, I'll be buying the pay-per-view, but, that'd be one less fight on the card. You yourself, you want to fight. You fight professionally. Like, this is how you provide for yourself and your family.
Yeah, exactly. And like I invested in my training camp and everything. It's a fight that I took knowing I could win. Um, I, the guy's not good. It was literally like I was someone was gonna get fired for picking me and matching me up with him. Like that. That's how I was looking at the whole night. Like it was my night, my moment. But we still got a good 12 hours or so. So we'll see what's happening. I don't. If anything, I think they'll replace me and they'll put somebody else in very quickly so he can get his little knockout and he can still be a cool guy.
If that was to happen, would you still get paid?
I don't know. I feel like I've been being fucked over left and right, so I can't even comment. I should be getting paid. I made weight. That's what I'm supposed to do. That's all I'm contracted to do. That's where all us fighters like win or lose, like as far as like at the scale. So I should get my bread, but with the way they're going and with what you just told me about the other issues that they have, I don't even know. It's all up in the air right now. I feel like I'm in purgatory.
Yeah, man, that sucks. And again, because I'm looking forward to the event. And again, if you don't know, man, I'm Fight Lounge. Like I'm Fight Lounge on IG and Twitter. My I follow boxing, UFC, MMA, but my bread and butter is YouTube boxing. Like this is Hype Punch promotion. This is where the influencers and all that. Like we know who Dej follow his whole career. But like, but again, I do watch other, professional boxing events. And again, from the first Global Titan, like that happened, Floyd and Terrence Silva, they was pissed off. They literally did not go out to fight. And the same people watched it on pay-per-view. They shared the same commercial like 4 or 5 minutes because they refused to leave. And for them, it was money issues. But Fires was upset. And again, and it seemed like they're doing everything for Tommy, but they're leaving you in the dark.
Oh no, that it don't seem like that. That's exactly what they're doing. Um, like I said, when my coach, I come from Solace Boxing Gym. It's a very respectable boxing gym. Um, we said he was overweight, and they handed him a bottle of water. He started sipping it. I'm like, I've never seen a commissioner hand any fucking person a bottle of water in my life. Like, so it's just crazy to me. I guess it pays to be popular. You don't need much integrity when you're popular. So it just is what it is. I'm just playing the weight game right now. That's all I can do.
Well, man, thank you for stopping by. I mean, if there's anything else you want to speak on, because I'm glad you told us behind the scenes because we're just seeing whatever's out there. But we heard about the two contracts. I didn't even know about how they treat you, behind the scenes. That's just awful, man. I hope everything is does right. I hope you're able to fight. I hope you're able to
You
perform.
too.
Man. Tommy Fury, man, his name has been dragged through the mud. Like 2 years ago, when it was him versus Jake, everybody would pick Tommy, but now he pulled out twice, and then it's excuses. And then he said, "Oh, I'm above Jake and KSI," but yet he's fighting under Deji. And then with this whole mess, like if this fight goes through, man, and you do shot the war, you win. You're getting some fans.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's cool. There's no part of me that thinks this man could beat me. It's he has no confidence. He lacks confidence. He's not a bigger puncher than I am. Um, it's just a joke. I got in his head. I probably shouldn't have fucked with him at the open workout because I feel like he was on track to make weight and do all that stuff. And then when that happened, all of a sudden everything went to shit. So it's like I got in his head and he started throwing his brother's name around or something. I have no idea.
Well,
It's,
you should take zero blame because he should be acting professional. That's what Jay Paul said today. He was like, "You're a quote unquote professional. You're not acting like it." Even his contract was 181. Even if he made 181, okay, he made the weight of his contract. He didn't even make the weight of his contract. So dude just doesn't take the sport seriously.
because they said it's my fault for not knowing, but you can't know something when legally you all fighters are supposed to receive a signed contract, executed agreement from the party. Both parties are supposed to see. I was never allowed to see his contract. I was never given his contract. I was never told his contract was different. I got mine. They led me to believe that that was it. Signed, sealed, delivered. And then all of a sudden, after the weigh-in, day of the weigh-in, it's like, oh no, this whole time you should have asked. I'm like, ask what? It's due diligence. It's literally in anything you do. Like I should have signed his contract as well, like he signed mine, with that weight allowance. When if they did revisions without me knowing, like that itself is bullshit as well. Yeah,
And
it,
insane, man.
it pays to be popular, man. Thank God his brother is an actual boxer and does the damn thing. Yeah, it helps. I wish my big brother did that. We wouldn't be here right now.
Man,
But
But yeah, man, I was gonna say, is there anything else you want to tell us, man? 'Cause the floor is yours because, again, you
Oh
know,
no, that was pretty much it. I just wanted everybody to know what's really going on. I'll continue to be. I'm not gonna be shake up stuff too much until I feel like there'll be no fight. Right now, I'm hoping that they do what they need to so that I can fight. I came here to fight. I still think even with the weight, I could win. It's more so just making sure I'm being treated fairly and getting compensated appropriately. I don't think that's much to ask. Like I said, 7 pounds is a hell of a lot. And outside of that, my other offer to them, since John Fury is so big on integrity, I have no problem going to the UK and fucking him up too, as long as they make weight. Like, so if that's an option down the road, I'm more than open to it. But it seems like I got in this guy's head. He's running scared and he's just doing the same little reality TV show shit he normally does.
got you. Well,
Everything
man.
seems like it's like scripted and written. Like he didn't even answer when he said they missed weight. He said, "Did it look like I missed weight?" You can't look like you missed weight or anything. Abs don't mean you made weight. You fucking dickhead. Like that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
And what's crazy is, again, Tommy, he's the co-main event. You would think Global would do everything in the, everything possible to keep that co-main event. Because if and again, I want this fight to happen, but
They
this fight's
threatened to
taking off.
replace me for an opponent that they were gonna pay off rather quickly. They threatened to replace me right away. It's basically like treating me like a stray dog. Like, yo, fight or don't fight. We'll replace you.
Do you think, in their mindset, they're looking at you like you should be happy that you're here
Yeah,
on
hundred
such a
percent.
on such a big stage? Again, this is a Floyd Mayweather
Yeah,
event.
yeah. But I don't have like retard tattooed on my forehead. And 7 pounds, like I said, a whole nother weight class. I already knew I was gonna have to bite the bullet with 1 or 2 pounds, and I wasn't gonna be able to make him make weight or anything like that. But to be 2.5 times that, like, I'm not open to it. I'm not playing the game. I guess it's cool. I got to see Dubai, and I'll just get back to the drawing board and get on with my life.
Well, hey man, like let's say we're all wishing that the fight happens, and again, man, Tommy Fury name just continues to get dragged through the mud. I guarantee you, if that fight happens, you have some people rooting for you. If you win, you gain some new fans.
I appreciate that, man. Thanks for all listening to me. I'll talk to y'all later.
Well, I was gonna say, man, if you go ahead, man, and shout out your socials so everybody can follow you on IG, Twitter, so we can get the update if this fight is on and off.
Oh, I got you. IG is Bamba Juice, and then the Twitter is Paul La Bamba.
Okay.
I just made the
What
Twitter, yeah.
well, everybody go follow him. And man, again, I want this fight to happen, but if it's some case it doesn't, man, I don't even know what Misfits is. It's going to be on the Zone next Saturday in Austin, Texas. It's where it's C. Brahman Jr. versus Vitor Belfort. In that event, like
Yeah, he helped
crossover.
me get ready for my fight. He sparred with me and stuff like that. That's my boy.
Yeah, I've
Hey,
seen a picture of y'all together.
Yeah, that's my guy. He's definitely fucking winning that fight too. Like, yeah. So I've been doing everything I need to do. It's just now we just gotta wait and see like if they care more about popularity or integrity. Cause I don't know. I'm a man of integrity. I give my word to something. I make sure I get it done.
well, I was going to say like Miles Taylor, he's behind Misfits, and I think Misfits is behind you guys' event as well. If I think for some reason your fight was off, I'm pretty sure Mams will get you booked on a future Misfits card. But Mams is a good dude.
Yeah, even MVP, I'm sure is gonna look at you too and probably want to get you on an event just because
Oh yes. Oh,
you being a
Jake
pro.
will. Jake will love it. The
Yeah,
dude
Jake.
who Tommy
I think
Fury ducked.
I think y'all tweeted back and forth, didn't y'all? You and Jake, maybe, or you?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they hit you up and gave you a good bag for something cool, man. Because
yeah.
you
But
definitely
now
deserve
more
to
than
have
ever,
cool
I really
misses.
want to knock this clown out too. So I'm hoping everything gets settled. Cause now this is actually bad blood. Before it was just a sport. Now I actually want to punch him in his fucking mouth.
Oh yeah, this definitely hypes it up. So hopefully you guys do get to fight for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. I was gonna say, you was in the gym with Hakeem. Will you be at Misfits in Austin next week?
It depends how this turns out. If I get home in time, I'm trying to figure everything out. That was my intent though, to go check it out and go support him though, of course.
Hey, I'll be there. A couple of the people here listening will be there,
Yeah, I'll be
and
there too.
yeah, and so either way, man, we'll be watching the pay-per-view tomorrow. Again, wish you luck. Hopefully it happens. Hopefully you get treated fairly. But like you're an adult. You're a grown man, and adults should be treating others like adults.
True.
100%, bro. Hopefully you get that all sorted and you get treated right.
Word. All right. Thank you guys. Take care, man.
All right, peace out,
Peace.
man. Man, you never know what happened on these tour spaces.
100%.
Crazy space, man. Fuck.
Because
Yeah.
because what's funny